Hey guys, what's up? It's Moose here, and this is Game Dev Tycoon. This is a fantastic game, and I really recommend you go check it out. It's by Greenheart Games. I've played all the way through this game 100%. You can choose kind of like a time limit kind of thing that you want to go by, ranging anywhere from, I think it's 20 years to 30 years, but after the 20 to 30 year period, you can actually keep playing if you want to, because there's just so much stuff in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and skip the tutorial because I already know how this works. So I'm going to welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you've been transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 30 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. Alright, let's name our company. Our company will be called Riot Servers. Super original. I would name it Riot Games, but that's kind of already, League of Legends. Okay, so my player name will of course be Moose the Goose, and I will, I'll be a male. Let's make myself a black man with a sweater vest. Alright, which one? I guess this one. That one, actually, because, that was my friend's save when he came over. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started and make our very first game. We're going to call it Text Adventure. Hooray. The topic will be, text sports. That sounds like the worst possible thing ever, so I'm not going to do that. You kind of have to start at ground zero and move up by doing research and unlocking new topics. You can see there's tons of topics here. And there's like a bunch of things that go on throughout the game. You can upgrade your space once you get enough money, hire new employees, make tons of games, and, the more the higher the rating you have on your game, the more it'll sell, the better it'll do. You can do things like MMOs. Once you get high enough, you can get a R&D lab, a research and development lab, and they research stuff. It gets pretty complex, but for now, let's make it a medieval text adventure, and it will be a medieval RPG on the PC. There is the G64. They can't use actual console names because, of course, those would be copyrighted, and they wouldn't be able to pay the royalties to those people. So they just used, regular uncopyrighted kind of names. So you'll notice similarities in names, but not actual company names. PC though is still PC because nobody really owns the PC. All right, so text adventure. We can do text-based or 2D graphics. Well, it's obviously a text adventure and it costs less, so let's do it this way. Now that our stage is here, we can kind of select what we want most of our time to be allotted to. So, since it's a text adventure and it's a medieval RPG, definite story up there. Gameplay, the engine doesn't really have to be too advanced because of the sheer fact that it is a text adventure and there's not really much to it. Alright, so we get research points which we can use later on to research new topics and new kind of systems to build onto our engine. We can make a custom engine, which is basically required if you want anything good to ever come out of your games. Once other people start moving ahead of you, you have to kind of keep up. Alright, dialogues. Definitely yes. Level design. Okay. I guess AI doesn't really need to be that smart. We're now about halfway through. Actually, I guess we're 2/3. Yeah. Alright. Text-based and basic sounds. You can do extra features over here that will cost more, but they'll overall make your game better depending on what kind of game you're making. Alright, world design I don't think matter. Well, I guess. Yeah, let's go for world design. And bring those up like so. Alright. And you will have bugs, but if you're in a super rush, you can actually release the game with the bugs still there, but it risks your score by a little bit. And you can kind of sit here and let him do finishing touches to things, but you might not want him to do that for too long because your cash does run out on a monthly basis, and as you can see, weeks go by in just a couple seconds. Alright, so we're done here. And there goes my 8K monthly costs. New topic, new combo, great combo. You want to see the great combo because that means you did good. And let's see, the review should be coming in. Yeah. And it is... No, that's not too great. 6. Oh man. 7. Well, I guess that's fine for a first game. Better than Arkham could do. Alright, so now that that happens, we will... Blah blah blah, news. Okay. Now we will see how many units of this we sell and watch our cash just go... 3,458 units on the first week. We're number 61 on the market somehow after releasing our first game, and the internet doesn't appear to even be a thing yet, so I don't really know. Alright, so now we can research. So let's go ahead, and we don't have enough research points for a custom engine, so let's do a new topic, and we'll do fantasy, because I seem to be good at making fantasy games. So I got super rich. I have actually reached over $1 billion on my other main save, and just done everything. It's great. Alright, so 10k units sold. This is definitely an important milestone. We have almost $100,000. We will now have $100,000. Yep. Alright, so now we can develop a new game, and we will call this Pong. No, wait, it's going to be a fantasy thing, isn't it? So let's name it Adventures of Dick. Adventures of Dong. That'll be even better. Alright. Fantasy RPG, I guess. That's the one that fits best anyways. PC, 2D graphics, let's go. Adventures of Dong! Alright, so story quests, this stuff definitely still needs to be up there. Let's do a little more with the engine this time around though. I forgot the gameplay. Alright, that's fine. And your character will level up over time and like be faster at things. But once you can hire employees, the employees are usually going to be better than you. So it's a good call to spend lots of money on finding good employees so that you can allot them to AAA games, which are like the biggest games and take a lot of time. And my design points usually go over like 1,000 with those, and right now it's only at 5, so you can see kind of the level of that. Dialogue still need to be up. AI is not really that important compared to level design, which is pretty important. Alright. And let's bump up sound a little bit, because that tends to... People like good sword slashing sounds in 1980s era stuff. Okay, so this game is basically done. We're waiting for the bugs to get worked out here. Okay, so the Gavador is what they call it. Is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. I don't care, because it costs a lot of money to develop for that, and it goes dead. It goes kerplunk after a while, as compared to PC, which is around the entire game, so I tend to mainly just develop for PC. Alright, new record, great combo, I know, it's great. It's perfect. Alright, release this game. First reviews for Adventure of Dong. And, oh, they love it. They think Dong is very beautiful. Alright. It was a nice... What? All games, you can go suck a dick. Alright. So, let's let some more money roll in first, actually. Okay, now we can do contract work. Now, what contract work is it basically allows you to work over a period of time, and you basically just kind of chip away at design and technology points. But if you don't get it all done by the time that this meter runs out, then you actually lose money. And it's annoying because the character will sit there and scratch his head, like right on the last one, and then you'll lose it because he doesn't get any work done when he's scratching his head because he's too busy scratching his head. But you also get research points on the side, so it's kind of nice to do those if you don't want to make a new game. 3 weeks, there's no way that's going to happen. 4 weeks, that's still not going to happen. Character's not good enough for that. So let's make one more game here called, let's make this one Pong. And it'll of course be, not space, sports, and it will be simulation. That tends to go well. PC, 2D graphics. Probably don't want to play a text-based adventure of Pong. The ball is coming at your left. What do? Go left. You bounce the ball back. The ball is going to the right. What do? Wait. The ball is now bouncing back. What do? Wait. Alright, yeah, basically that's how that would go, and everybody would be like, this is the worst thing ever. and it's like impossible to lose, I guess, pretty much. Okay, sports, no story, all gameplay, all engine, mostly gameplay. The most advanced sports simulation since Diddy Kong Racing. Great game, by the way. I recommend checking that out. It's on the Nintendo 64 if anybody still has one of those. Okay, so dialogue, we don't need any of that crap. Level design is super important. Actually, artificial intelligence is... Let's just level them both out there. Because if you have stupid AI that'll just sit there while you bounce the ball with your goal, that's no good. Alright, and let's see. Level design in Pong, there's really none, but since it's a simulation, they're kind of wanting you to have good level design, because it doesn't know it's going to be Pong, it just bases what you put in here based off of the category you have. Okay, graphics and sounds need to go way up, world design is none. This is... Why is this beeping? I didn't know that was... That's one of the Easter eggs I think you can find in the game, but I already have the thing for that. There's like an award. All right. Whoa! Why'd you do that? He just added a bug right when I clicked the. Okay, now we've leveled up, which means we're faster and better. It's great. All right, let's see what they think of Pong. All right. They love it. They hate it! Just get on with it and give me my money. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take you to my main save for this. I'll save this real fast. I'm going to take you to my main save here, which is this one. I have 1.8 million fans, and I'll show you kind of all the possibilities. I have 6 other employees besides myself. I have an R&D lab over here. Or sorry, that's my hardware lab, where I have the History box by the History Channel, and of course they love it. I actually have a History Channel MMO over here, it's great. 9.5 million copies sold, and as you can see there's actually a red meter going up here, which basically means that that's the uptake, or the upkeep that is required to keep the game running, and the green is my profit. So right now I don't really... Oh, it's because I'm like frozen here. When that starts going bottom up, then I'm just going to cancel the MMO. You can build expansions for it, but by the time the expansion's done, you're almost losing profit. Text adventure, $1.3 million from a text adventure. 3,004 research points, which I can't use because I've done everything in the game. But the R&D lab allows you to do things like get super hardcore graphics, like Crisis times a million. You can make your own gaming convention. You can develop consoles, which is pretty expensive. It costs about like 100 million at least, I think, to develop a console, which is okay because I have 1.2 million or 1.2 billion dollars. I can develop expansion packs, find contract work. There's publishing deals if you're not popular enough to publish games by yourself. They give you more money and more units are sold, but they keep most of the profits from it, the company that you're making it for, and you have to make it specifically for their requirements. Like they say, I want a sports strategy game, or I want a sports History Channel game, something stupid like that. Then you have to make it, and it has to get like at least a score of 6, which is kind of hard with some of the topics they give you. Okay, and then you can develop sequels to games, which I already did way before this. But, you know, and if you make more than like one of the same game in a row, you can't leech the profit because it'll actually say, oh, you've already made a game like this. It's too much like the other one that you just made like 10 minutes ago. So, you know, you should probably not do that. We're going to rate it like a 1 out of 10, even though the last one was a 10 out of 10. And you can see my game history. It's pretty great. Let's go way back here. My very first game, Call of Duty, 4.25. That's pretty accurate. Pirate Wars 2, Football, Life, Rad Racing, Back to the Future, Arnold, The Elder Scrolls Arena, The Elder Scrolls 2, Back to the Future 2, Guitar Hero, which didn't get very good scores, Rad Racing. All the Rad Racing games got good scores, and so did the Elder Scrolls games. Let's see, Bob got a 7, that's a great one. Swag the Game. Some of my more recent ones, I was really running out of ideas here. We have the Elder Scrolls Elsewhere, 9.75, that was pretty good. Hunting, Morrowind Redux, Baseball, Fallout, Elder Scrolls Cyrodiil. Yeah, I was kind of running out of ideas there. World of Warcraft, more Redux things. Hack Attack, which is great. History Channel MMO, perfect. It's all good. See, I don't even know what this is. CKS-F2. I think I was just making stuff up at that point. Moon Man. See these? This one, yeah, that one got a terrible score. Text got a 2 out of 10. But yeah, this game is really, really good. I recommend that you get it. Super good time. The game 8.25 apparently was a super good time. Yeah, these games are pretty good. Yeah, so it's a really, really good game. It took me probably about 3 to 4 days to actually get through it all. Oh, and now we're going bottom up, so let's take it off the market. So now we get no income from that, but that's okay, because, you know, and then people complain because they're like, I missed the game, I want it back. Yeah. I love it, but I didn't want it to go away. Yeah, so this game, I'd probably rate it about a, you know, probably about a 9 out of 10. It's actually, for, as far as like simulators go, even though the simulation part, like, it doesn't really matter, some certain things you pick, it is really fun, and there's a lot you can do with this game, like a lot. Once you actually get it all going, and this is a boost thing if you were wondering. It makes them work faster. Work faster! So yeah, that's basically Game Dev Tycoon. I don't want to like drag this video on too long, but yeah, I definitely recommend checking it out. I will post a link to it in the description below. The really nice thing about Greenheart Games is they actually posted this game on the Pirate Bay for people, so they wouldn't like have to deal with virus-ridden cracked versions from other people. So just because of that, I actually went and I bought it from them. I actually pirated it originally, just to kind of check it out because I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, this is really good, so I went and bought it. It's only like, I think it's only about $5 to $10. I don't really remember. It's not that much. It's a really great game. Check it out.